They came to work. They didn't plan on leaving in the back of a squad car. Here are 5 cases workers got busted for stealing mid-shift. Number 5. How a Kroger cashier allegedly took $60,000 without getting caught. Until now. A Kroger employee is caught stealing from the store while working as a cashier. Management contacts local police after reviewing internal surveillance footage and spotting suspicious refund activity.
Folder, thank you very much.
Reuse it.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Sorry, what your purse is? It is under. It's under the one of the carousels on lane 7, I believe.
Lane 7. What color is it?
It's brown. It's brown.
Brown. Okay.
It says guest on it.
Yes, I'll get it for you. Okay.
So we're gonna walk over to my squad car outside, okay?
Okay.
I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs, nothing like that right now. So we'll just walk peacefully to the squad car. Sound good? Cool.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
So it's gonna be on the left over
Now
here.
21 will be 10-8, 10-19.
You don't have anything on you, do you?
I have my phone.
Okay. Here, we're gonna go over here. Do you mind getting your phone out for me? Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Just gonna put this on my dashboard.
Before answering any questions, the officer first reads her Miranda rights.
Alrighty. How do you spell your first name? Last name? Middle initial? What's your birthday? Okay. Where do you live at?
Yes, I
Okay.
live with my mom.
Gotcha. And what's a phone number for you?
Yes.
24 hours.
So,
Barney's isn't available.
and able to talk to you about this, I have to read your Miranda rights, okay? Have you ever had your rights read to you before or anything?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me about this?
Say it one more time. Sorry.
Having your rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me about this? Do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I can talk
Okay.
to you.
So, obviously I was briefed on what was going on. Do you want to tell me what happened?
Okay, so I've been stealing from my job, and it got out of hand, and then it got out of hand, and I started to become very selfish with saying and everything like that.
Yeah.
And
During questioning, she openly admits to stealing and says the situation got out of hand over time.
that basically is what happened. Now I was just stealing.
How have you been stealing?
Taking money and then taking items I did not pay for.
How are you doing that? Like, were you a cashier?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm a cashier.
So you would just take the money from the register, or?
I wouldn't just take it. I would it's to a point where it didn't no matter what, I was stealing the money. But from the system, it didn't look like I was stealing the money.
Yeah.
But because I would do refunds and coupons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
How much money do you think in total you took? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
I do not know.
If you had a guess, how much do you think?
In there I said 60,000 altogether.
Said
But it
60,000? Like 60,000?
Yeah, but it could be less. It could be less. I just guessed
I'm sorry, are you saying 6,000 or 60?
60 altogether.
Like 60000?
Yes, but
like-
now that I think about it, because they had just told me I was doing so. I started thinking and everything.
Yeah.
But I would say now that I'm starting to think, and they made me go back to actually think, I would say it was probably less, but I do not really know.
Okay.
But it was way more than
Yeah.
10,000, I would say.
Okay.
More than 10,000.
Well, I will say I very much so appreciate your honesty.
Because she's been respectful and honest, they allow her to make a few phone calls from her personal phone before she's taken in for processing.
So, when it comes to retail thefts and everything, anything under $300, I can write you a notice to appear. Anything over, I can't.
Yeah.
So, you are going to be arrested for retail theft.
Yeah.
I will, since you've been cool with me and everything, I'll give you your phone. You can make a couple phone calls because you're going to have a bond when you get there.
What's that? I'm sorry.
A bond? What do you mean?
I don't know what bond.
So when you get there, you get booked in and everything, and then
Oh yeah, like fingerprints and everything.
Yep, and then they'll say, or I don't even know. They'll say if you. How do you explain it?
Bond's the best way to explain.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
When you go to jail, each charge has a price as such. And you have to pay 10% of that price to get released. Upon which, if you pay that price, you get given a court date, and you have to be there for it.
Okay.
If you don't show up to the court date, then you get a warrant for your arrest for missing the court date.
Okay, so if I don't get that bond paid, I'm
You'll
gonna.
just be held in jail until
They release you,
the court date, or
which
you-
is
Okay.
yeah. So
That makes sense.
that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have someone to come bond you out?
It depends what the amount is.
It's not going to be over $300.
Oh yeah, I have someone that can bond me out. Yeah.
Control 75 on.
Okay. I'm going to give you your phone. I have no reason not to. You've been cool with me. Even though you're under arrest, technically I'm only supposed to give you only 3 phone calls, but you've been honest, cool with me, so I'll allow you to have your phone for now. Sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just hit
60,000.
60.
Yeah.
3 more zeros.
I verified.
Dude.
60,000.
Retail theft either.
Dude, I'm for it. And would it be retail theft?
No, it's
Theft over?
definitely theft over. If it's not retail theft, we should not depriving the merchant of a product as such.
Yeah.
I think this is just straight up. I mean, it's not gonna
Theft over?
It's not an aggravated theft, but is it aggravated? No,
I mean,
no, it's not. It
how-
sounds like it should be for that.
What makes it aggravated?
I would suspect the amount of money.
A property crimes detective steps in to help out, and the arresting officer checks in with the supervisor to sort out the charges.
Yeah, I'm a call.
Because that's not like you were saying, if there's the average couple $100 here and there, it's just like
Yeah.
what?
60.
That's my world, dude.
60. I was expecting her to say, like 5, 10, 12, 15 maybe. 60. Hey, you got your phone on you?
Yeah, give me 1 second to find.
All right, thank you. Really weird situation. Kroger is calling in a employee has been committing a theft through like the cashier system. So she'll like ring items, print the receipt, take the money through the receipt and everything, and she's been doing it for the last 3 weeks. That they can prove. Everything's on video through the last 3 weeks, but they said she's been here since June of last year, and they believe she's been doing it the entire time. That can be proven right now. She stole $500 through this in the last 3 weeks. They think it's well over 5,000, but what can be proven now is 5,000. She's been cooperative and everything, and she is saying that she thinks she stole probably 60,000 from Kroger. Her words. If she had to estimate 60,000. Is that a retail theft or a theft over? Or like an aggravated theft due to the amount? Yeah. Theft over? Aggravated theft? Or do you know what their call sign is? Do you know what their call sign is? Gotcha. Thank you.
So-
It sounds like CID is going to come out for this.
What?
Yeah.
So,
1 second. 13, can you have a property crime detective go to 3?
From there, things shift from a routine patrol call to a full-on investigation led by detectives.
Hey man, quick, gotta brief you on this. So I got sent to the Kroger on Sterling. Employee was doing an internal theft and everything. That's what we got sent here for. We show up and we start talking to the Kroger management. And they said within the last 3 weeks they can prove it, and it's all on video and everything, of an employee who was a cashier bringing out items, printing the receipt, and then using the receipt to get cash and everything, and then she would walk out and steal the money. Within the last... Can you hear me? Okay. So within the last 3 weeks, they can prove it and everything, how she's been stealing it. And they proved like $5,500 that has been stolen in the last 3 weeks. But she's been here since last June, and she just made a mess up where they are able to see what she's been doing. They estimated it was well over 5,000 within the last year, but from what they can prove right now, it's 5,000. And I spoke to her. She's being real cool and compliant and everything, and she admitted to everything. And then I asked her how much she believes on an estimate that she stole since working here, and she said she believes that it's roughly around 60,000.
11 is Mr. Toad.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, she's in the back of my car. She's being cool and everything, so I allowed her to have her cell phone to make some phone calls. But yeah, she's in my car now. I called Melton and briefed him because I wasn't sure if this was like an aggravated theft or a theft over. And then he told me to felony theft. Okay.
A few minutes later, the detective locks in the final list of charges.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Do you want me to forward it to you after sending her? Just like, do you want to? Okay. Gotcha. Well, no, it's all her. Okay. It's not aggravated or anything. Okay. Cool. I appreciate it. All right, man.
She's ultimately charged with felony theft and organized fraud. Number 4. He pocketed thousands at work, then acted like nothing happened. At a Winn-Dixie in Florida, an employee is caught after stealing about $2,500 over the course of a year. Once loss prevention confirms the pattern and collects enough evidence, they notify law enforcement.
Hey there. How you doing? Good, how are you? We're good. Jesse, expected. Hey, Tom. Well, I thought Neptune Beach was fast. That's my last one. We're way faster than them. I know. I like that.
How's it going, man?
Good, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. So we have an associate, my co-worker, she's actually collecting his written statement now.
Okay.
So we've got on video over $760 in like void refunds, canceled transactions. So the customer will buy these items and he'll cancel the transaction and steal the money out the register. Admitted to over $1,500 in product theft over the past year, $30 a week. So for our investigation, we focused in on the cash money and everything. So total with everything is going to be around $2,500 is what he's admitting to.
Okay, so he's admitted to y'all and everything?
Yeah. So right now he's literally writing the statement.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave him in there and let him do that thing real quick.
Okay. I'll text you
Here,
when
I'll
he's
be right
done. That way, would that work?
Yeah, that's fine. So exactly how did y'all figure this out?
Yeah, so we have a computer program called Apris, so we can do like different searches, voids, refunds, no sales.
Okay.
So just running like different searches or algorithms, we notice these different outliers and just really deep dive into that to see, voids, refunds. And then,
So it's whenever customers would come to return things?
yeah, that, or he would like bring customers up, and then like they would leave with the product, so he would void out the whole transaction as if it never happened, and then take them up.
Okay.
That way.
While on the registers?
Yeah.
Silly question. I'm sure I have the answer to this, but y'all want express charges?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we'll have everything. We'll have a USB for all the video, all the paperwork. Everything is literally. It's here you go.
When deputies approach the employee, he stays calm but shows signs of nervousness.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should be. I apologize. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, this is Steven. Here's your ID back. All right, Steven. I'm Deputy Rainsford. This is Deputy Chester.
Hi.
I'm going to grab some information from you.
Okay.
How do you spell your first name?
Steven. With a V.
So I do have to read Miranda to you.
Okay.
Okay. So you have the you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you? Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me about the incident?
I've never been in a situation like this. I
Okay.
don't know what to do.
It's totally up to you. So if you want to talk to me about it, you can. If you don't, you can also
I'm just unsure
waive.
what's going to happen.
Before asking any questions, the officer reads him his Miranda rights.
Ultimately, so what we're doing is, this is your Miranda rights that we're reading to you.
Okay.
And they're
Yeah.
your rights to help to prevent yourself from being asked self-incriminating questions without having
Okay.
your Miranda read to you. Okay, so reason why we read Miranda is because we may want to ask you questions that may be self-incriminating. And so you have the right, this is explained to you, that you have the right to stop answering. These are your rights to this process. So if you would like to talk to us and allow us to ask you possible self-incriminating questions, then you say yes. If you don't want to talk to us and you just want to have whatever you choose, whether you just don't want to talk to us or you want to talk to a lawyer, you have that right as well. And that's what Miranda right means. So
Yeah.
I can't ask you.
understand that.
That's why we read you Miranda. Just because in order to ask you possible or certain questions, we have to read this because that's your right. So that's what this
Yeah.
is wanting to know.
Okay.
Whether or not you want to talk to us at all, or do you just want us to just talk with them and get what evidence from them and just go based off of whatever we get from them.
Okay.
That's kind of essentially what we're at with it.
I'm just confused about what's happening. That's all.
Well, that's what we want to talk to you about, and that's why we may want to ask you possible questions.
So you're okay. I'm sorry. I'm just
I got you.
That's okay. Yeah, so I mean, we only have limited information when we get here. All I know is that it was about $2,500 in cash and merchandise. Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so do you want to kind of explain to me what's been going on over the
Yeah,
last?
Do you want to talk to us? Do you want to talk to us?
So
In reference to your Miranda rights.
yeah, you said that I can stop at any point.
At any point. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to talk to you because
Okay.
I don't want to hide anything.
Okay. All right.
I just want to be straightforward. And
Okay.
I just want to make.
That's fair.
I just want to correct my mistake.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all I want to do.
Okay. So explain to me. It's been about a year that this has been going on.
I got you. My home life was really tough, and halfway through, I don't know the exact time, but I stopped getting paid as much as I did, and then
Once informed of his rights, he decides to talk and admits to everything.
things are really tough right now for a lot of people, so
I know.
I get it, but, you know.
I didn't think that it added up that much, and I
Okay.
just wanted to help.
So was it cash? Was it merchandise? What?
It was food.
Okay. Okay. And was it every week, every day?
It was
whenever
once
you
a
came into
week.
work, once a week?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of food was it?
It was like potatoes and
Okay.
raisins and stuff like that.
Okay.
And like kombucha and
Okay.
onions, stuff like that. Just
Okay.
like whatever I would like normally eat.
Okay. So just food to kind of take home and.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And when did you start doing this?
That was sometime last year.
Last year.
Sometime 2023. But I stopped doing that at a certain point this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so you guys found out about it when?
We saw the cash shortages,
Okay.
where the cash was being taken, which started in January.
Okay. So how much cash did you steal?
Not they. I didn't know, but it was like 700 more. No. I don't remember the exact amount that you said. I'm sorry.
How much do you think it was?
I had to be at least $800, $900, but they was what they said. So
How were you taking it? Like just a couple bills here and there? Were you taking like hundreds? Were you
it
taking
was like I
pennies? Were you-
voided the transactions on the thing. Whatever cash the person had, I took that.
Okay.
And yeah, and sorry, refunds too. Yeah, I just want to give it back.
Okay.
Is that even possible to just give it back?
So.
That's not up to us. Like
I know. I'm
get
just
that.
asking. I just want to give it all back.
All right. Yeah.
I just wanted to make amends really badly. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
He says he didn't expect the theft to snowball like it did, and insists he just wants to return everything.
You guys wanting to press charges?
Yeah, we're sort of,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And you guys have an itemized receipt of everything? Okay.
Is there any way I can do anything to
Totals
fix
by
this?
day and by transaction.
No?
And then the actual transactions
Okay.
for each one. And then I made notes on certain ones.
See, but I wouldn't have told
Nobody
anything.
later
I
on
just
or
incriminated
took it
myself.
It's a company
Okay.
policy.
But that was just
you know,
for
we have
the
to-
refunds
Why would I
and
tell
price
them this
overrides,
now?
and then he
Like,
admitted
that's-
to the product and stuff.
Well,
on his
it's
own.
going to be brought.
Ultimately, the reason why we talk to you is because when we conduct an investigation, and I'll just be real with you, we ask everybody this. Anytime I talk to anybody, anytime I conduct an investigation, we have three sides to every story, right? We have the complainant side, the victim side, we have evidence, and then we have the other person's side, right?
Yeah.
And so if all I get is just the victim or complainant side and the evidence, then when I formulate the case and do essentially like putting a puzzle together,
understand.
if that's all I get of one side, then that's the only way we have to present it. And so we always ask a possible suspect or a suspect of anything to get their side because, number one, it tells me or a couple different things. Or was this maliciousness? Was this what was going on? It kind of gives you a chance to tell me what's going on to kind of better understand and to present that to the situation in the case. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not like we're sitting here trying to just pry anything out of you. Again, we get their statements, we get the evidence. The evidence speaks volumes. So if we get one side of it, right, and all we get is just the evidence and what they say, and it looks malicious, that may not be what it is, which is why we talk to you. Because if you tell me that all you're doing is getting, if you're having a problem, we take your side and document it. Now again, they have their policies they have to follow. We have our policies we have to follow.
Officers explain that despite his honesty, the amount stolen meets the threshold for felony grand theft.
That they're trying to do anything personal for you.
I
Just
understand.
that's what they have to do,
I'm sorry,
just like we do. I don't think that you're a bad person. I think you made a mistake. Unfortunately, we have to follow the rules just like they have to follow the rules, and so we're not out here trying to just peg you and paint this up. I would much rather get your side of the story so that when we write this up, we say this is what he told us. It may be that way. If not, we have to just assume based on the evidence and based on these things. You know what I mean?
Or anything like that, or do I know?
What's that?
Can I know what they're like the charges and stuff like that? Or
So it's going to be grand theft because it's over $750. So, yeah.
is there? What do I do? How do I like make that better though?
So we can talk to you about that here in just a little bit about it. But
Okay, because they definitely want to make it better. I don't
Right.
want to I want to fix it.
And I'm sure the store appreciates that, and we can appreciate that too. But again, we have to do what our policy and stuff
Can you tell
says.
me what that means? Because
So-
I don't know the law.
So ultimately, what will happen today is if they want to pursue charges, we'll have to review all the evidence and everything. And if there's enough sufficient evidence to prove it, then you will wind up being arrested today for grand theft. That's not the end of the world. Okay, it's just a property crime. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's not like you beat somebody up. It's not like you murdered somebody. More than likely, what'll happen is you'll go see a judge. Okay, and they'll issue a bond, and then you can make the bond, and then be released, and then you'll go to court, and they'll resolve all of this stuff from that point. It's not the end of the world. Okay.
One officer walks him through what comes next, reassuring him that it's not the end of the world.
It's not like you murdered somebody. You're not going to be going to prison for 20, 30 years, 40 years, or life. It's not the worst crime. Yes, it is a crime, and it's considered grand theft because of the amount. It's not the end of the world for you, okay? You're not, don't sit here and freak out on me. It's not the end of the world. I'm just saying.
I understand.
You're wanting to know what's going on, and I'll be honest with you. Like I said, you're going to have to go. You're going to have to take a ride with us today, okay? And you're going to have to go talk to a judge,
okay?
And then he will talk to you and he'll take all the stuff that we have. He'll talk to get your side of it, and then you'll more than likely get a bond and be released at that point once you make bond. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I said it's not the end of the world. Like I said, we're not out here. We're not trying to treat you like you're some hardened criminal. I think you made a mistake. I think you know you made a mistake. You're admitting that you made a mistake. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I mean, I deal with these all the time. At least you're being awesome and respectful to everybody involved. You're catching what's going on. Most of the time, I get people and they want to spit in their face and all that stuff. So you're being respectful with it. We're going to treat you the same respect with it. But
thank you.
That's why we want to ask you and just find out what's going on. Because again, I don't want to have to just make assumptions with it. I don't want to just read the evidence, and I don't want to just take their sides on. I want to get your side, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Yeah.
And so,
I'm so sorry. Thank you. I get told about police all the time. It's not true.
Yeah, no. We're normal people just like you. Listen, we make mistakes. We're humans just like you are. It's not the end of the world. All right. I promise you, I've dealt with a lot worse than what you got here. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Do y'all have video or anything like that too? Perfect, even better.
The employee takes it in stride and stays cooperative the entire time.
Basically,
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
No, if I just am honest, I feel like that's better.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
and that's not for us. That's not for them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest because again, I've done this for a long time. I do this a whole bunch. This is for you. You're not going to get past it until you're honest with yourself.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. It's not for them, not for me. You need to fill this part out here.
And you
fill
already
that
said
little
as
part
much
right
in
there.
our conversation. You said you felt a lot better after you started talking about it.
Yeah.
You're going to. I got a feeling you've been looking over your shoulder this entire time the past year. I'm sure, and I'm sure when the video's watched, we can see that you're. And like I said, 98% of the people I deal with are good people, and they just make a mistake. All right. The next 1% is just they're to put all mileage and to just be blatant with it, I guess, and doing stuff because they don't know any better, and they just whatever. And then that last 1% are just evil people, and they just want to screw the world over and burn it down and all that stuff. I don't believe you're that way. I do believe you're 98%. I deal with that. It happens. The economy's tough. Your heart, all that stuff. You just made a mistake. Hopefully you learn from the mistake. You'll make them again. You'll roll on. This will roll through. You'll be all right. Okay.
Right. When you said I'm looking over my shoulder, God, it's the most stressful.
Again, I'm assuming I can tell you're nervous right now with it. You're, but it's not the end of the world. All right. It's not.
Sergeant's number.
Huh? I think that's there. Or what's it say?
Yes. Number.
Yeah, I got this one.
I don't know. I don't know how much you guys know, but I'm just gonna ask because do I have to ask somebody else in my life or something? Like, do I have to call someone?
So
I don't know.
What'll happen is, so ultimately, there's a number right there.
Because I don't have to pay.
I got you.
Yeah.
So ultimately, what'll happen is once you go today. Now again, I don't. You may have a preset bond. I don't believe so. I think since it's a felony, you're going to have to go to first appearance in the morning. Okay.
Okay.
The officer answers all his questions, making sure he understands the process ahead following the arrest.
You'll go tonight. You'll go in. They'll book you. They'll excuse me, they'll allow you to get numbers off of your phone if you have a phone on you, whatever.
Okay.
They'll allow you to get all that off. You can make phone call. You can call. Well, I don't know how many they'll let you call, but they may let you make 1 or 2, 3 phone calls. I don't know.
Okay.
Let them know what's going on. If you have to go to first appearance, they'll issue you a bond in the morning, and then at that point, if you have the money on you, you can bond out there. If
Okay.
you need to call a bondsman, you can call a bondsman. If you need to call family, you can
Okay.
call family. They'll arrange all that with you. Now,
Okay.
that's all I know on that because I don't deal on the jail side,
Right.
but just from my experience
Okay.
with it, that's the
That-
processes
that's
that you
just-
have.
yeah.
If you have a preset bond, then you can bond out.
What's the preset?
Meaning, like for certain crimes, they have a preset already amount for
Oh,
the
preset.
crime.
Got
They have a preset. If that's the case, you can issue the bond today and you can get out. Okay.
Okay. So, just another question. You're going to take me to a place, but is it to the judge? I just didn't.
So we're going to
understand.
take you to the jail.
Okay.
So they'll have to do the process with you. They'll fingerprint you. Have you ever
Okay.
been? I'm taking you haven't
I've
ever been arrested
never been
before.
arrested,
Okay.
no.
So they're going to go through. They're going to fingerprint you. They're going to take
Okay.
your picture. So just smile pretty for it if you want or whatever. Just they're going to take your picture. You'll go in. You'll get that process. Like I said, if you have a preset bond, then you'll get that issued to you. If not, you'll have to hang out there tonight until
Okay.
you go to first appearance in the morning. I will tell you that you will be in a cell by yourself. You're not going to go like general population. You're not going to be around a whole bunch of hard criminals. You're going to be by yourself in a cell for the night. You can just chill out, and then in the morning you go see a judge.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it. Yes.
I mean, normally I don't answer all these, but you're being cool with us.
Yeah.
You're talking with us.
I just want.
I'd rather talk to you and not have you make and even and do something where we got to use force and all that stuff. I'd rather just talk with you and let's get through it. Okay?
Yeah. No, I want to cooperate. That doesn't make any sense.
Like I said, me either. That's why I'd rather just talk with you. Like I said.
Before proceeding, the officer recaps the entire incident with the employee, walking through what happened step by step.
Cap it real quick for you, okay? So this happened it started over a year ago. Yeah, first you were just taking
Food.
First you were just taking food. And then from there it transitioned into doing the refund and the cash and exchanging that stuff like that. Okay.
Should I ask for more? I don't know how this works.
But,
to be honest.
again, I can't give you that advice. It's up
Okay.
to you.
I
Whatever
got it.
you want to do. Like I said, I mean, in cases like this, we have a lot of evidence and stuff like that. We just ask you questions, and if you want to answer them, you can. I just want to hear your side of it. That's ultimately. I'll be honest with you. With everything they have, I don't even have to talk to you right now. I'm just trying to give you that opportunity to talk with me, because then again, we can document your side of it. That's and to be all honest with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes people don't want to talk, and like I said, I don't have to.
It doesn't make any sense. I'd rather be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd rather be open with you guys.
What did you do? How did you get the food out of here?
I put it in like a bag, or I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
That's my.
How about the money? What did you do with that?
I put that in a bag.
You just put that in a bag in a pocket too.
That's
Okay.
the same thing.
Okay. I got you.
Thank
Well,
you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for talking
listening
with
to
us.
me.
Did y'all happen to fill like an affidavit or anything? Did y'all have? I don't know. Did y'all have one on file with us already? Okay. Can we get one of y'all to just fill? It doesn't have to be super detailed. One of y'all just to kind of give us a brief.
Sorry,
You've got
I
enough
don't know
evidence.
policies. I know I've like read.
His is, whoever's is fine. Either yours or his, whoever wants to
I'm
do
okay
it.
if I get
If we do that, we send you the
honestly,
driver's license.
At
If you're doing it, we don't have to do
there's
it.
policy.
We already have his. We can just have him do it.
They've already got your ID, so.
If you just want to, it can just be whichever way. I don't care. Whoever
Well, she's
wants
going to
to.
be the one.
Okay.
She
That's
basically
fine.
did the case, but
That's fine. Just get her, have her put her ID and stuff in there. You don't have to take it now. You can get that,
as a
but just.
company, it's a zero tolerance policy.
Okay. That's I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Although the crime is serious, officers recommend he seek help through the Employee Assistance Program.
Unfortunately, due to those actions, we're not going to be able to continue.
That's fine. I just needed to know.
Yeah.
Just a question about like
Go
that
ahead and
process.
pull
Is it just done in general, or
Office
So
number.
today's going to be your essentially.
And you can
whenever
do it over
leave
over here or over
You'll be paid until.
the, and then
I'm sorry. Do you mean like this?
do it over the radio, and then just
Today.
tell them to go over
Okay.
the
Yeah.
last
That's what I was
the last
Yeah.
numbers of it, so you can just write it down and
So
give it to them. We don't have
whenever
to come
this
back in.
finishes up, is when they'll essentially pay you for your last time here.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So like whenever I leave here.
Can you
Got it.
see
Okay.
the
I just
license number and read the last four for me?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you for listening
that's-
to me.
Whatever it is.
So unfortunately, like with my job, this is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Right? Is having these tough conversations with
Mhm.
people, and this is, the whole investigation thing is amazing, but for me, this is the toughest part, right?
Yes, because you're talking to people.
Exactly, and you could be at that point in your life. Okay, well, you've never been in trouble before, right? So you
This is the first time I've ever done
yeah.
it.
So imagine you're in the center here of life.
Yeah.
You can go one way or the other. And so, in hopes for me, every time I have conversations with people, I hope it's an eye opener. Unfortunately, we have to go through this process of things, right?
Yeah.
So, I hope it's a learning experience at the end. Of,
100%.
like, I don't want to go down this path because you're more than likely going to be taken into jail, and you're going to see a different aspect of life.
Sure.
Right.
Sure,
And so I'm hoping that's going to be an eye opener for you. And do we, Sabrina, do we offer EAP for afterwards? So
I can write that number down for you.
yeah, so it's employee assistance.
You get it for 30 days.
So
Thank you.
30 days after today,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be services that you're going to be available to. Sabrina would know because she's.
So they will offer you, if you want to have somebody to talk to, it's basically free therapy.
Given the planned nature and duration of the scheme, the store is also weighing the possibility of additional charges.
With a licensed therapist, it is not through Winn-Dixie. It is something that Winn-Dixie pays for, but it doesn't. They don't call us up and go, "Hey, Stephen called in." It's completely separate from us.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a great resource. I have personally used it, and when I was a school manager, I recommended it to my employees all the time.
Okay.
It's a really, really great resource.
Yeah, I definitely need that because I don't have anyone to talk to.
I would definitely take full advantage of that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this is something you can learn from.
Thank you.
So we're actually going to do a little change up.
Oh.
So you're not going to wind up going to jail today because I was talking with my supervisor, and what we're looking at is not just grand theft or not the shoplifting and grand theft. We're looking at possible more serious fraud charges.
Oh.
So, but we're going to have to. I'm going to give the state attorney to make sure we're getting those due to the amount of time that's gone by.
Okay.
We have different charges that we're going to wind up going with.
Okay.
But it's so we're going to. What was the amount for the shoplifting for the actual merchandise?
It was right at 2,000. Right around.
So it's $30 a week, 1506.
You will have the felony grand theft charges. Okay. So we're going to send that up to the state attorney's office.
Okay.
But the cash money we're going to have to look at because we're looking at scheme to defraud charges. Meaning meaning you were trying to defraud people of their funds and the store of their funds and stuff like that. So not people, but the store of the funds. So that we're going to go that route because that's going to wind up being bigger, more charges. Okay, it's still not the end of the world, but due to the circumstances of it, we're going to go that route with it. Does that make sense for y'all?
Yeah.
We're still setting up charges.
Although he avoids jail that day, the charges move forward.
But there will be charges and stuff going forward. So with that being said, what will happen is we're going to forward the charges to the state attorney's office. They're going to review the case and they will probably be in contact with you.
Okay.
So if you get calls from an unknown number, like a 904 number or whatever, and they leave you a voicemail at the state attorney's office, you better be reaching back out to them and stuff. Now that may allow you to whatever attorney or whatnot, but if you don't speak to somebody, they're more likely going to issue a warrant for your arrest.
So when they call me, I need to respond.
Yes, is what I'm saying.
There's
Yes.
no warrant for arrest.
No communication is never a good thing because we will just automatically, the state will automatically assume that cool. We're just going to issue warrants on all this and boom. But we're going to go due to the nature of the since it was delayed back on that, we're not going to do the physical arrest on that today. We're going to send up charges on all of it. But we're looking
it's a delayed thing that happens when they call me and then I go to court then.
Yes, so essentially they will discuss all that after all that once they get all that started. But that's what's going to wind up happening. I'm assuming you guys are wanting to trespass him from here.
I already discussed.
Okay, perfect. I'm trying to get caught up playing ring around the rosy over here, so I apologize on that one. So, and you've discussed that with him, what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, she told me.
You have a way to get a ride then, correct?
Yeah.
With the phone, you can call somebody to come get you once we walk out,
Yeah.
and we'll escort you out of the building and everything, and then we'll just go have a conversation with them. But I'll go into a little bit more detail with you guys on that. But so you're not going to wind up going to jail today, but you are going to have multiple charges filed up against you for all of this. Okay. Again, it's not the end of the world. Nothing you said made any of that different. That's us just making sure that we charge appropriately and making sure we're covering everything.
Before being escorted out of the store, he's officially trespassed and told that his employment is terminated.
Get a call from the state attorney's office or whatever that process is, make sure you call them back or whatever. Most people don't answer unknown numbers, but if they leave you voicemail, which they more than likely will, make sure you speak with them. Okay? Because that's going to be the difference in how that plays out, whether they just start issuing warrants and whatever else. And
Right. So we still. Okay, I got you.
That makes sense?
Yeah, I understand what
Okay.
you're saying.
Awesome. I'm going to escort him out then,
Oh,
and then
he's
I'll
fine.
be.
Okay.
If y'all are done with it, y'all need anything else from him? Okay, and then I will come back in real quick and have a talk with y'all about it real quick. So.
Hey Sabrina, that
Though he's not arrested on the spot, the case is forwarded to the state attorney's office. He later receives a sentence of 2 years probation. Number 3. Publix employee slipped this into their bag. Now they're in trouble. A Publix employee is caught trying to leave with a cart full of unpaid items, including toilet paper and other products. A cashier notices he didn't go through a register and alerts management, who quickly decides to press charges.
He went out the East store with a shopping cart full.
All this?
All of this.
Okay.
And he claimed he paid for it, but we know he didn't go through no registers. Especially didn't go through the East register with this, because she's the cashier who called us. And so when we approached him, we just asked for the product
We're
back.
prosecuting, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, he's going to be a 15. They're prosecuting. There's a good amount of
I'll
stuff
give you
here.
a receipt right now.
It's a good amount of stuff here.
Copy, 10:15 made. 9:20.
Plus the one item that he took. This is $193, and his item is at least $20, so it's over $200 worth of stuff.
Gotcha. 15 to 14. Does he have any property with him? Should be 1 or 2 items.
Should have. It's like this, but it's red.
Toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper. Yeah, that's it. We got a whole shopping cart full of other items he tried to take. We'll be doing a quick show up. Amber, you want to ride with me real quick?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
A14 to 15. Looks like it's an employee. Sir, is there a reason why you're here? How can we help you?
Yeah, I just walked from over here.
Okay, listen. We're dealing with something right now.
Oh.
So I can't answer your questions. 500 Banyan Boulevard, if you have questions about that, okay? That's Banyan, just go turn right.
Officers arrive on the scene and confront the suspect just outside the store.
They just did their thing. I still got out. Yeah, we don't do the parking.
I just gave you the solution, sir. I gave you the solution to the problem.
500 what?
500 Banyan. Banyan, take it right.
Make it right?
Correct.
Thanks, sit down.
All right, yeah, he's going to be a 15. They're prosecuting this. There's a good amount of stuff here.
Copy. You want to take it?
Copy.
You want to take it?
I'm biting
Copy,
you.
10:15
You still can take it.
Here, I
Stand
got
up, man.
9:20.
You're still. That way you guys get a hoorah la.
Yeah, well, I guess might as well. Take to your hand like this, bro. There you go. This is going to be raised.
crazy.
15 to 14. Does he have any property with him? Should be 1 or 2 items.
Toilet paper and... Is this yours?
Yes, sir. That's my personal.
Yeah, that's it. We got a whole shopping cart full of other items he tried to take.
10 for...
Yeah.
We'll be doing a quick show up.
I'm going to do a show up. He did. Yeah, I thought it was somebody else.
I thought he might have taken it.
You want gloves or no? You just going to do it raw?
Yeah, he's good.
9 months later.
So happy my body cam is at HQ.
That's fine. I got you.
So you locked up or,
Smile.
I don't know.
As of right now, not you. As of right now, they did say that they want to prosecute. So I'm going to take this knife off of you.
He said they want 103 to 815. Where's the 1015?
I believe Clematis and Sap. I have the manager on board. We're heading that way.
He said they want yeah, but he said they want
After confirming the theft happened beyond the final point of sale, they proceed with the arrest.
What else? That's my boss. You work there?
I don't know, but why they want to prosecute? I ain't did that.
I guess you took some items, man.
So I'm getting arrested?
Yeah. Right now, yes.
Right now.
Don't know what's on. What's that one? Show me 97 City Clinic.
I can't believe it, bro.
Why?
Huh?
Why can't you believe it?
Because I ain't do shit. They got everything that's
Everything should work out, right?
Yeah, but they
you got
say
your receipt for that?
No, they got everything.
Got you. Then everything should work out.
But they say they want to prosecute.
Left the store, not because it's in the parking lot.
No, not that.
Yeah.
You say what?
Store, right?
Huh?
You took that basket out the store.
Yeah, it was in the front of the store.
Okay. Once you leave the store, that's it. It's not because it's still in the parking lot that it's not stolen. It's stolen once you leave the store. Once you go through the stores without attempting to pay, it's stolen.
131? 131? He about to go 97 on the show.
Oh, man.
Hey, do me a favor. Face this way. Copy.
So they still want to prosecute?
That's what they're saying, my guy.
So why can't they just trespass me?
They're going to do that too.
Well, why I got to get arrested?
Because of the choices you made. He's an employee, yeah. I guess stealing from the employer. I got to figure out where I'm curious to know where the shopping cart is at, but it seems like he loaded some things out, went past all points of sale, and probably dropped it, but he was caught with that. So right now it's just that
Fortunately, the employee remains cooperative throughout and doesn't resist.
Shawman? You
got a brown bag?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Can't make this stuff up, right?
Big time drama.
Yeah. If they would just get that morning detail. and then I think he left work early.
8:15 or something. You make me probably understand the case.
Oh, there you go. That brown bag and
2359. 2359.
Yeah, left him home.
I'll be getting a statement here at Publix.
What are we doing? Let me do this thing. I'll put mine on, okay? Listen, we appreciate you cooperating with us, okay? Well, we try to figure this thing out.
He's usually good. Like he just works and stuff like that. Like I know, I see him all the time. I work Publix all the time.
All right, let's do this again.
So you put your hands like this.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to take that ring or that jewelry with you.
You told me to
I got you.
everything off.
I got you. All right, so listen, you come back here with me. So you're going in my car. Just give me a quick second. Alright. We'll take those rubber bands out.
I ain't want to prosecute. That's crazy.
Have a seat. So let me figure out what's going on and we'll go from there, okay? Did he have ID on him?
While processing the arrest, officers discover the man also has an outstanding warrant in Georgia.
95?
Yes, sir. I have an open warrant in Georgia, but they don't extradite.
Okay.
So I'm good?
There again?
I'm alright? I don't have no warrants?
You got the warrant not here in West Palm.
Okay,
the
thank
warrants is, like you said, out of Georgia.
Alright.
What part of Georgia you from?
I'm from Americus, Georgia.
Who? America?
Americus, Georgia, Sumter County.
Okay. What's the warrant for?
I think they for a failure to appear. Like it was for
failure to appear. What was the original charge?
I think aggravated assault.
Aggravated? Okay.
It was a misdemeanor though. It was something petty. Really, my girlfriend got me locked up.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Like domestic? Okay.
K-E-Y-O-N.
I got K-A-S.
No, tell her I gave him. I spelled it wrong.
He lied to you. He lied to you.
You lied to me?
Yeah.
That one doesn't go down. You gotta open the door.
You heard me?
That window doesn't go down.
You heard me? I did. I learned. Cause I knew I had the Georgia warrant.
You know that's another charge, right? And I feel mad disrespected because I came at you correct, bro.
I understand. I'm sorry about that. I just had that Georgia warrant. I didn't know if y'all was gonna lock me up. Look. You know me because you been there. You work around me. I'm sorry, but I had that warrant though, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I apologize.
The last one is a social.
Can you tell me what I'm being charged with?
As of right now, it's theft something. I don't know.
Petty theft?
I've been out here with you though, so I don't know exactly what it is you took. How much of a dollar amount you took?
Yeah.
Police also raised concerns about possible substance use, asking about pills found in his apron and whether he's currently taking anything.
Bro, how long you been having the issue?
For a while.
What you doing? So that's so what you doing? You're not getting charged with that, so what you doing? Is there any on your stuff?
On what stuff?
On you?
No.
Because I don't want nobody getting hurt. We want to go home just like you want to go home.
Right.
So Flocka got you right now? How long? Been a minute, huh? All right. What are them blue and whites?
What blue and whites?
The pills that you had on you. You got some blue and white pills on you.
Where?
Inside your apron.
Some blue and white pills. I don't remember having no pills.
Copy.
They tell you what I'm being charged with?
So right now it's theft. As far as I know, I don't know all the detail. And it might be. That's all I got for right now. You're gonna take your shoes off and we're gonna step inside the cell, okay?
Although they choose not to press charges over the pills, officers stay alert while processing him.
We're going in here, right? That's it. We're going in here? Yeah, all right. We'll take the cuff so you go inside.
You gotta get the thing out of the cuff?
Yeah, I gotta grab it.
Today's date is Thursday, February 8th, 2024. It's approximately 9:43 a.m. I'm currently at 600 Banyan Boulevard in the West Palm Beach holding cell number 1044. This is in reference to case number 24-2359. This is in regards to a theft that occurred at Publix, 375 South Rosemary Avenue. I'm currently present with, say your first and last name for me, sir. You raise your right hand for me. The statement you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, so help you God. All right, put your hands down. Before I ask you any questions, I'm going to read you your rights from a West Palm Beach Miranda card, all right? Number one, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any of my questions. Do you understand? You have the right to the presence of a lawyer before you make any statements during questioning. Do you understand? All right? Make sure you speak loud so I can hear you.
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
If at any time during this interview you wish to not answer any of my questions, you got the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right? I cannot make any threats or promises to make you give me a statement. Do you understand that? All right? Before you answer any questions, all you're going to do is say, Officer Jones, read me my rights from this card, all right?
After reading him his rights, one of the officers asks for his side of the story about the theft.
Rights from this card, all right? The top line right here, boss man, sign your name. Thank you. All right, Mr. Davis, can you tell me what happened today? Do you wish to provide a statement in regards to whatever happened at the Publix?
You did something stupid.
You did something stupid. Are you able to tell me what you did?
Trying to leave with this stuff.
You tried to leave with their stuff? All right. You have a job right now?
I don't.
Huh? Okay. Was the stuff for you or for someone else?
It was for me.
It was for you? Okay. How did you come in contact with this Publix shirt? Where did you get it from?
Found it.
You found it? When and where did you find the Publix shirt?
Found it in the trash pile.
You found it on a trash pile? What day was that? Do you recall?
A while back.
A while back? All right. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add that I may have forgotten to ask you?
Eventually, he's officially charged with theft. Number 2. The employee who quietly scammed $66,000 thinking she'd get away with it. At a BJ's wholesale club, a cashier is caught in a months-long coupon fraud scheme that drains over $66,000 from the company. Here's what happens next.
553, KAC, 553. Now this is the ready pickup truck. Hi, how you doing? 25 times 2.
Hi, how are you? So, I have a question for you. So, we tried to get a detective here today, but they sent an officer. So, we have a $66,000.
It has to go through an officer. I have to take the initial report, and if a sergeant looks at the case and feels it needs to go to a detective, then it'll be assigned.
So, I have a question for you. We have all the data, but we're going to interview the team member tomorrow because we need her to admit collusion because she's working with a specific member that we want to file charges for, but we need to talk to the team member first. So she's in tomorrow, but I want to coordinate it where...
Yeah, the only thing, I've had a case like this where they tried to coordinate it with me specifically, and we got so busy that day that we had like a shooting over here that there was no way I could be there, and they interviewed that person without me. So I don't know how you guys. It's just hard to say yes, I can be here at a certain time, or no, I can't. That's the only thing I have with, the only issue I have with that.
But here's my question.
The person's not here now?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's why we wanted you to come. Like, we have everything. Although the $66,000 is an accumulation since November, we only have archive video starting March 3rd. But my question, it's a complete felony already. Like, that surpassed that. Even from what we have on video versus the total case value. The total case value is like $6,600.
The officer coordinates with the loss prevention staff and goes through the process of pressing charges and how they'll go about confronting the cashier during her next shift.
But we can prove like probably half of that because we only have archive till March.
Yeah, I mean, I have to obviously look at the video, and if everything adds up and it goes to the state attorney and they feel like this is a solid enough case, then they would go through.
You guys would arrest if she admits already tomorrow anyway.
Well, the thing is, like, I have to be able to read her Miranda rights. Like, I just can't.
No, I get that.
Like, all
but
that
I'm
stuff,
just saying, we have all the paperwork. Like, this is a significant.
I might not. I'm going to tell you, I might not arrest. It might not even be me, but I might not arrest that person right away, and I might file charges with the state attorney.
really, for that much.
4770 North Congress.
Well, like I said, I have to take the initial report, and if we can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was this person, a detective probably has to take a deeper dive into it, because I can only do so much.
So what do you recommend? Because I am looking for an arrest tomorrow. I mean,
That's not up to you.
No, but
I mean, yeah, you know, BJ's is the victim, and you guys want to press charges, and I have to look at the video. I have to look at, you know, all the evidence and write the initial report, and the sergeant has to look at it, and then we go from there.
Okay. Would you recommend, like, look at the information now, or call you guys tomorrow? Because I have to.
Just the only thing is, like, you see how long it took me to get. It kind of took me a while to get here today. Number one, Raising Cane's is insane over there. So it took me 20 minutes just to get in here. The only thing about waiting tomorrow is if she's here and we can't get here.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the only thing I worry about, because it happened to me with Walmart. He was there, and they didn't read him his Miranda rights, you know, and he wrote some sort of like weird letter that was very vague. So I don't know what, you know, it went to the state attorney. I just don't know what's going to happen with it because I wasn't there.
During the conversation, staff assure the officer that they have all the information and proof they need to move forward with the arrest.
So you have to be a part of the interview?
I mean, I have to be able to read her Miranda rights, yeah, and hear and have her confess it to me on body camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. She's here at 9. I'm anticipating you guys aren't as crazy during the morning.
I don't know. I can't make a promise. Like, I can do the initial report, and then, you know, we can try to be here tomorrow for the interview, or you could, it's up to you. It's whatever you guys want to do or feel comfortable with.
I mean, well, I'll have everything lined up for you.
Yeah,
Like,
I would need copies. I need copies of the video.
We have all of it. We have all the receipts. We have all the videos. We have what we have, and I can break it down for you when it started. What the amount is that we have to deal with for.
What is it? Is it cash or what?
So let me just show you. All the receipts have similar readings, right? So there is a specific number that's been coming here and going to a specific cashier. He goes particularly to self-checkout, and she's discounting all his purchases. So keep in mind, this is a $1,200 sale. And the member is paying that amount. So all these coupons, you see these overrides, they're overridden by that specific cashier, and he only goes to her. We've looked at his membership, we looked at his sales. All of these are manually entered. So she's discounting that.
So she doesn't need a manager to take that kind of amount of money?
She doesn't, because she's a self-checkout attendant, and those cards, to override them at self-checkout, she has access to.
I guess BJ should look at that policy. Yeah. Okay. So how do you know it's that specific cashier at that specific moment?
We pulled all the videos for all these transactions.
Okay. So you wanna...
According to them, the scam involves a specific club member who repeatedly checks out with carts full of merchandise, always going to the same cashier.
And then who's the member? Do you have their information?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, this would probably have to go to a detective. So, it's just the amount of money.
But even if if you're there, or somebody, an officer is there, and she admits to it, then at that point, can you still make an arrest if you do the Miranda?
As long as everything. I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. So again,
But I can't promise you someone can be here when you want us to be here.
No, I get that. So this is the most recent one, which is yesterday.
Who am I looking at?
So that's the cashier.
Which lady?
This one.
And that's the member, the guy in the blue?
Correct. Why is your thing pixelating all of a sudden? Just leave it there. You're playing? Why is it pixelating all of a sudden? Maybe I need to play it on my...
Call holding for membership. 4 0.
Yeah, I don't know why your stuff's pixelated. So that's her. This is the member.
So that's the one and only member that she does
Oh,
this
yeah.
for?
Correct.
And you guys have looked through all the transactions?
Yes.
The cashier, using her override credentials, enters fake coupon values based solely on the amounts the member tells her, without verifying any actual coupons or matching items.
There's a pattern. It's him and her since November. And she does the exact same thing because all the receipts show the same thing.
And at the end of the night, does someone have to tally up the coupons or anything like that?
So we no longer actually tally up the coupons. They just go automatically into a bag. It doesn't get.
So it doesn't have to match against.
Tank goes back to white Mercedes convertible out of Palm Beach.
We don't do a physical validation.
And does she have a sign-in number to a register?
Correct, and that's her number.
The 5409.
So in certain cases, like for this example, she's on a register.
Right.
But in some cases, majority of the time, it's at self-checkout, which has a different...
What day is this that we're looking at?
Yesterday. This is just the most recent one.
And then where's yesterday's paper?
Right here.
So does she actually have a paper coupon? Like, does he hand her paper coupons? Or how
You'll see. So what he does, he hands her coupons on the corner there. She doesn't even look at them. And she just keys in. And you'll see her keying in, which you'll see. When you see her keying in, this is what you're seeing. Is all this amount.
She just can put any amount in?
Pretty much. And
That's
she's
crazy that the
and she's overriding it herself. Because you see this manager override?
Is she a manager?
No.
Does every employee have access to do that? A manager override?
Any cashier. But their ID is tied to themselves only.
Call holding for membership.
So every single time, whether it's self-checkout or at a register, that's exactly what you see. It's the exact same video that you see. It's just in different spots. She's just keying it in. So like right now, right, you see how he's handing her coupons? Look at her typing it in, right? When you see her type it in and scan, the scan is the override. So she's just keying in coupons for the guy.
What is she scanning though? Oh, like
her card
Okay.
to do the override.
The scheme runs smoothly until finance teams at corporate notice a strange trend. One location is processing an unusually high number of Type B coupons, a category not typically tracked closely.
She just continuously key, scan. Each time she's keying and scanning, she's overriding and manually entering in a coupon. He puts a pile of coupons there, but she doesn't even look at them.
How come this wasn't caught any sooner?
So we've determined an issue with our exception-based reporting. It's a technical thing where it's what tender type she used. Instead of it being vendor coupon, she used a type B. And it's like it's like just a slight adjustment on the exception-based reporting that it didn't catch it.
So like some sort of glitch?
It wasn't a glitch, it's how we created the report where we just needed to make one minor adjustment to put it as coupon as a tender. We just put coupon usage, but we didn't put it as a tender, and how she processed it is as a tender, so that's why.
So how was this caught then?
So what finance does, because we send all this data that goes through the POS, gets validated by finance at the corporate office. So type B coupons are coupons that are from BJ's Wholesale Club. So
those little books?
No, it's a special type. It's not the ones in the books. So what those are is so finance reconciles these because these come from BJ's. It's a separate type of coupon. They're not in the book. They're like, wait a minute, how can Boynton Beach have like 1,000 of these, $1,000 in a week, more than 1,000 worth of these type B coupons, and we send them the coupons, so they reconcile it.
The same member is seen checking out with the same cashier multiple times per day, and the override activity doesn't match any legitimate transactions.
They looked at that, they saw a pattern every single week. This is the only club that has a significant amount of type B coupons.
And she's not removing any money out of the register.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
Then what was that thing that you just handed her?
A gift card.
A gift card.
545 Rock Congress.
Yep. But it's him every time and her.
Do you guys have another chair? I need to
Sure.
sit down. I need to write your information.
The next day, the employee is confronted and read her rights.
Hello. Is there a room that we can talk to her?
Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys. This is the coupon from the pouch from today.
Lindsay, you stay.
Yeah.
You guys need this? I'll just do it for you.
Hey,
Huh? No, I didn't, because they were talking to her.
Alright, Detective Langer, Point Beach Police Department, how are you? My partner, Detective Sleepy Rivera. So, before we get started, I'm just going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not to answer any questions. Any statements you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before making any statements and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any question. If at any time during this interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. You make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand those? Do you have any questions over any of them? Read those two. Isn't that working?
Thank you.
And you're employed here at BJ's, correct? And about how long have you been working here?
Almost 2 years.
Okay. And what is your position you've primarily done here at BJ's?
I do cashiering and then I also do self-checkout.
Okay.
Shortly after, officers begin questioning her about the theft and why she did it.
Self-checkout is just like when they want to do their
Okay. And what are your responsibilities with that?
just help customers and ensure
We headed over to Okay. All right. Do you know why we're here today?
Yes.
Okay. You can, in your own words, explain to me why we're here.
I'm basically going to be charged for fraud or assisting with fraud.
Okay. Why do you feel that? Why do you think that?
Because I helped someone basically steal from BJ's a couple thousand.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you explain to me in greater detail how this is?
Oh, sorry.
Like, how long has this been going on? Like, when did this start?
I would say it started last year around November-ish. The guy approached me and asked me if I could input his coupons, and I said okay. I didn't think it would be a reoccurring thing, but it ended up being a reoccurring thing. And personally, I didn't know how to approach my managers and ask for help to ensure this customer would stay away. But
Okay. So, you said back in November.
yeah, I mean around that time. I'm not 100% sure what day.
Okay. Of 2022?
Yes.
And where were you at when the person, what's his name?
I don't even know his name.
You don't know his name?
No.
What does he look like?
White male, say around maybe his 50s, late 40s.
Okay.
His grayish hair, a little bit of a beard. It's much like
Florida Yankee 39, India Echo, Y39, IIE, off Blue Boston.
And so where were you at in the store when you first approached him? Okay. And how does this happen? How does he come up to you? What takes
Well,
place?
at first he was like this, my coupons are not going through, like I need help. And I was like, okay, so I just did them because that's what I'm used to. Like if someone has a problem with the coupon, I make sure the coupon, they have the actual physical item, and then I input the coupon.
Okay.
She breaks down the process. Scan the member's card, scan the items, then manually enter large coupon amounts using her override access.
With this instance, the first one back in November.
I just inputted his coupons and made sure he had the correct items, and he just told me the prices of how many coupons he had.
Okay, so he told you the prices?
Yes.
So what type of coupons were you, like, were they paper coupons you were scanning in, or how did you do it?
Well, for self-checkout, when we do like physical overrides, anything over $10, we have to make sure that they have the coupons, and we scan our override card and put it in.
Okay. And how many coupons is a person allowed to use?
I mean, I was told they can use as long as they have the physical item and the amount that you can put in.
Okay. So as long as they have the item, they can use how many coupons per item?
Yes, it's one item. It's one coupon per item.
Okay. And so what? So he would just tell you how many to put in?
You tell me like how much to put in, like $90, $50.
Okay. And did you verify that all the product was there and he had each coupon for each product?
I would look just for the product and the coupon. I didn't see how many coupons he was giving me.
You didn't verify?
No.
Okay. Did you know like that what you were doing was wrong?
I did. I just didn't know how to approach it the right way.
Okay. So how did he know when you were working to come in?
Sometimes he would walk in the front door, and sometimes I'd be at the front door, so then he would wait until I was back at my, by where I was. If not, then he would be waiting by the bathroom.
Okay. Did he ever ask you for your schedule to know what days of the weeks you were here?
No.
Okay. Did you ever communicate with him outside of here?
No. I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you.
Okay. You never got curious and looked him up in your membership? You never looked at his membership card to see who he was? Okay.
She admits she never checked how many coupons the member actually had and confirms that each transaction was intentionally manipulated.
How many times do you think you've done this? Like, how often does this occur?
I mean, when I'm working, it's like at least 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
A day.
A day?
When I'm working.
So he'll come in 3 times a day?
Yes, he'll come at like different separate times.
Okay. And what does he say to you when you're doing this?
He just says, "Hello, I'm ready for my coupons."
Okay. And he's never once offered you anything in exchange?
No.
Never, did he ever give you any type of a gift in exchange? Just saying, hey, thanks for always helping me out?
No.
Did he ever, I mean, I'm trying to understand, like, how did he, like, know that you would be willing to do this each and every time?
I guess I just never really questioned him about it, so he always just came up to me.
And what kind of products is he buying?
Medicine, like medical, like allergy medicine, anything like that.
And is it always the same type of products?
Yes.
And does he say what he's doing with these products?
I think he resells them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he does.
What makes you think that?
I mean, sometimes when I'm on a register, he does tax exempt, and sometimes tax exempt, they resell the product that they buy here.
Okay.
If not, it's for his own personal use, for like his store or something like that.
Okay. And tax exempt, what does he do to do tax exempt?
It's just that he doesn't have to pay tax on stuff that he buys.
But does he show you something to do that?
No, it's already on his card.
Okay, for his membership card?
Yeah, his membership card.
Okay. And what do you have to do to get tax exempt?
I override it. I have to override the tax exempt.
And do you override it?
Yes, sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay. But he shows you on his card that he's taxed.
Well, when you scan it, it will show you a prompt that says tax exempt.
Okay.
The cashier says she felt uneasy about it, but went along because the member kept coming back and told her exactly what amounts to enter.
What causes that to pop up is what I'm trying to understand is how, is it entered in the system that he...
Yes, in his system underneath his membership, there's like a certain certificate that they have to bring in, that they have to put in for him to have tax exempt.
Okay. Did he ever tell you he was reselling this stuff?
Not that I know of, no.
You don't recall him telling you what he did with the products?
No.
And what did you think when he was coming in 2-3 times a day?
That's what I thought, like he was reselling, so I was like, okay. Because I've seen people here multiple times, out of the day, all the time.
And do you know, like, he never asked you what days you work?
No.
Okay.
but I have literally like a consistent schedule, so I'm here.
You work the same days each week? Okay, and what days are those?
Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I mean Sunday, Tuesday. I'm off Saturday for school.
Okay. So walk me through exactly what took place today.
Today?
Yeah, this morning.
I mean, he came in, I know he went to membership to return something. And then maybe 20 minutes later he came back on my line and I just did what I do.
Okay. But
I-
step by step,
sorry.
like I don't understand any of it.
I scan his card and then I scan all of his items. And then when I'm done with that, he just tells me the prices of his coupons that he has and then I input them.
Okay. So you don't verify that the amount he's telling you matches what the product is?
No.
Okay. And so how much was his total today?
Like $40.
Okay. But how much was it before the override coupons?
Like 1,000 something.
Okay. Does that seem a little bit...
It does, yes.
Okay. I mean, did you realize it was wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
She admits to the fraud, saying it became a routine she didn't know how to break.
Does he know it's wrong? Has he ever said anything to you about it?
No.
He's never made any acknowledgement about it?
No.
Okay. And so you say the amounts he does, is it usually around $1,000 or does it vary or how?
Yeah, it's around 1,200.
Okay. So if he comes in 3 times a day, each time it's around $1,000? Okay. Do you know where he's getting the coupons?
I mean, the coupons that he has are mostly BJ's coupons from like the coupon books that we have.
Okay. And what does that mean if they're BJ's coupons?
Like it's from the corporation. The corporation like gives out the coupons.
Okay. All right. And can you use that many coupons?
When you scan them, no. If you scan them, it will limit you to like how many items you have. Like
Okay.
if he has 3 items and he tries to scan 4 coupons, then that 4th coupon will.
Okay. And what happens then? So say
She goes on to describe how the member orchestrated the scam and how the two of them discreetly worked together to pull it off.
what do you have to do to make, if you wanted to input that?
I have to just put it in manually.
And how do you do that?
If he's on self-checkout, then I just go all the way to the end and I scan it I scan my override card, and then I put in the price, and then it'll come off as a coupon.
Okay, and so like today, when you did an override, correct? And the amount you put in, he told you the amount to put in? Okay. All right.
But I know you said when you told him that you were just scared, you didn't know what to do. He never threatened you or anything. I
just felt uncomfortable.
You felt uncomfortable? Yeah. But when he came to your register, you pretty much know what you were going to do.
Yeah, because it's just like a routine.
A routine, okay. Today, when he was at your register and he's passing you the coupons, were you just putting the numbers in this time?
Even though she knew it was wrong, she chose to stay quiet and kept stealing from the company.
You today, though, right? Like you just knew how much to take off of the.
No, he tells me like how many. Like he'll tell me like $90, $60.
So what is he doing today on the video? He's
He
passing
just,
you
yeah,
out
like
coupons.
the stacks of the coupons.
And then what is he saying? 90.
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me how he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. He just stacks them and he goes 90, 60, 24 or whatever.
And what were the coupons for? Like $1 off.
Yeah, $1. Sometimes they're $7, $8.
Okay. But he was telling you today what to put in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And does he tell you every time what to put in?
Yes.
Do you collect the coupons?
Yeah, I mean, when it's at self-checkout, they throw them in the box.
Okay.
And then if it's at a register, I put them in the pouch.
Okay.
Have you ever told anybody about this? Like a friend, family, any coworker about it? No? And what does the policy say for something like this here? Like, is there a policy about the coupons and manufacturing what you can and cannot do?
I mean, all as I know is it's just one one coupon per item.
And so The reason to continue doing it, or that you kept doing it since November, what was that? I'm trying to understand.
I didn't really have a reason. It's just I didn't know how to approach my managers about it.
Okay. Like, I mean, if you saw him coming to the register, could you not?
I mean, sometimes when he would come in, I would try to make myself busy so I wouldn't have to help him.
Okay. And what did you think was going to happen if you went to your manager?
I would get fired, and I kind of needed this job for school.
When asked if she had ever told anyone about the theft, this was her response.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Honestly, truthfully, since we already know you've been doing it with this guy, have you done it with anybody else? Family, friends, co-workers? No. Do you know if anybody else has been doing this here?
Not that I know.
Because I'm trying to understand how you came up, how you came up with doing this, so many at a time. I don't know if you saw someone else doing it, or you just did it.
I just did it.
Okay.
Did he indicate to you to do this? Did he tell you how to do this? Did he have an idea that you could do this?
No, it's like when you work self-checkout, you know what to do for certain things. For like coupons, like you know you have to override it, so you have to have your card to do it.
Okay. So the very first time you met him, he approached you and asked you to help him with his coupons.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go into detail about that, what that meant? So you just automatically started giving him the discounts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Did you ever think that this would come back?
Yeah, I knew it was going to come back eventually, but
You still couldn't say no?
Well, what made you say yes the first time? What made you do it the first time?
the first time I thought he was just a regular customer, that he just needed help with coupons, that's all.
But why give him the extra the first time? If you did the overrides on the first transaction, the first time you did it, where you gave him, did he tell you the amounts the first time?
Yes, he always tells me.
Okay, so how did he know you would do that?
Honestly,
And what made you do it? I mean, if you didn't, that's the very first time, there's no, I mean, you could have easily said no. What made you do that? What made you feel the need to do that?
Officers try to understand what led her to do it the first time and why she continued the scam for months.
maybe just to get him out. It was probably like a busy day, and I just wanted everyone to be out.
I think that's all that I have. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that everything is true?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You remember this? That's it. Sir?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 I just will need a second set. Justice, stand up for me.
Do you have a set?
I put them on.
I'm gonna pat you down. Do you have anything that's gonna poke or stick me?
No.
No?
I mean, other than this, probably. I might card.
Nothing on you that you shouldn't have?
No, it's just my phone and my AirPods.
Okay.
I have my keys downstairs with my pocket.
Where are they?
They're on register 7.
Okay, well I'm sure we'll get like your house keys and stuff.
Yeah, my car keys. My car. Yeah.
Can you just turn around for me?
Yep.
Alright.
What we'll do is we'll get all your property.
At the end of the interview, she's arrested and later charged with grand theft and fraud. She avoids jail time but is sentenced to 3 years of probation and must repay the stolen amount. Number 1. Manager accused of embezzling $30,000 from employer. A general manager at Staples is caught in a $30,000 internal theft scheme involving missing cash deposits. Here's what happens when police are called to intervene.
So I get notification from our bank.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes through another person who works in corporate. Says, hey, we got 3 deposits outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from, it starts at the end of February. So I'm like 2 weeks behind on this notification. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I request to the store, to this GM, send me your Garda log that shows they're signed for. Garda comes, picks them up once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then our weekly deposit log. So he sends that to me, and they look fine. Look like they're picked up and gone. So I'm thinking, oh, it's not our fault. It must be the Garda.
Mm-hmm.
They have a camera system, so I have to verify and confirm, right? So I'm watching it, and in any given week, you get 7 business days. Garda comes once a week, so you get 7 business days. So they should pick up a minimum of 7 bags. So Garda comes in. They're supposed to pick up 7 bags. He scans 6. It's clear as a day in the video. Camera right in there, right over top of you. Scanned, he has to enter the amount. Does it 6 times. So he leaves with 6. We have paperwork that shows he scanned 6, not 7. So we have one missing just in that example for $920. So the suspect here is the GM.
And and how long has that been going on?
Yeah, it started, the first deposit missing is the date, what is it, 2/29.
2/29.
Yeah, 2/29.
And it's been going every week since.
Yes, well, it escalated, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, so
in the beginning, it was 1 bag.
Yeah.
And then how
yeah,
did it
it
escalate?
started 1 bag, well, it was sales date 2/26. That was the first one, sales date. So we have 11 bags missing, and that's the total loss we have right now.
Okay.
And everything that's occurred after this, he went on LOA shortly after this because I started sticking my nose into it. Hey, send me the logs, send me this. He knew he was in big trouble.
Staples' safe isn't secured properly. Though it's supposed to require 2-person verification and a dual key system, it turns out deposits can be accessed with a simple handle pull.
I started inquiring about 3:20, 3:21.
And it stopped.
And it well, he left. Yeah,
He left.
And it
What
stopped.
date did he leave?
His last day worked, I think, was 3:29.
3:29. But nothing happened
No,
from
no, we're
3:17 to
clean.
3:29.
We're clean.
Okay.
Deposits picked up in the bank.
Okay.
The only person, let me show you the
Yeah.
safe so you get a little grasp here. I wish I could open it for you. Got a problem with it, so I have to get a locksmith out. So here's the safe. This is where the deposits were kept. And
This is where the deposit. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
That's where they are.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where they are. This is just your safe funds. This is where they keep all the money throughout the day, where they get changed. So they never have to go in there. It's a separate
Right.
deal.
So at the end of the day, they get this, count it, and then put it in there.
Nope. The safe fund is what you operate your business with.
Okay.
It's like what you put in the drawers,
Right.
and then you need change throughout the
Right.
day. That's what that is. The deposits are at the end of the night. Like tonight, when he comes in, he's gonna pull all the drawers and then subtract the $100 that we start the bank with, the drawer, and then the rest of it's our profit, the deposit. And then he seals it in a bag and they put it in there. There's a process for that.
Got it.
It's a 2-person process. But this was not secured like this. And it's supposed to work like that, where Garda comes in, puts in a second key. Well, I found out, obviously after the fact, that you just pull up the handle and the deposits were accessible.
So it wasn't secure.
It wasn't secure.
Was this door secure?
Oh yeah, that door's always closed.
Okay, so only people who have access to this door will have access to that.
Yep. Key entry, and there's 5 people in the building that held a key. So that'd be the general manager, sales manager. Sales manager. He went to.
Investigators review access logs and footage. Only 5 people have keys to the cash room, but surveillance eliminates everyone except the general manager.
So let's see, the tech suit. They don't have a sales manager right now. So it'd be the general manager, the tech suit, Mike, the MIS, and then you've got two print marketing suits that have a key. But you can eliminate almost all of them. One, and the reason is the print marketing suits never came in here during my investigation. From 226, I never even saw them come in here, and they would have no need to. They probably don't want to come in here because they got enough business over there. The tech suit, he closes about every night. He's here right now doing. I can eliminate him.
He never came in here?
Well, no, he came in here, he closed. But he had no interest in that. Meaning, he would, the way the process works is he prepares the deposit and he leaves the money here, and then a second person comes in. This is our process, the company. Second person comes in, they verify it. So he's not stealing, right? They verify it. They put it in the bag while he's here, and they seal it, and the verifier throws it in there. Okay? So one's verifying the other, and that's the process. And then they're really consistent on it about 90% of the time. I did see a couple days where the person didn't come in and verify, and he verified his own deposit. So I already chewed him out for that. But because it kind of leaves you,
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if there's
Suspicion.
money missing from it. Who do you think I'm going to talk
Yeah.
to? Anyway, so the thing about Dwayne, he's in here a lot,
but the videos, the camera's right there, and it shows what he's doing. He's preparing deposit here. He doesn't go down there until he throws the deposit in.
And Dwayne is the person that you're most suspicious of?
No, Dwayne he's clear.
He's clear, okay.
He's clear. He's the tech suit. The guy I'm suspicious of, it's so obvious. I'll show you a clip.
Okay.
The GM, he's got a... There's no question about this. Everybody, I mean, I talk to the key holders. I go, anything different going on? And that's another story. He says he's in the hospital. He's in rehab.
He's seen removing bags and placing them inside a lost and found envelope before walking out.
Here, because there's so much time in this room, you could go 6-7 hours in a day while we're open for business. No one comes in here, door closed.
All right.
So for us to have to watch video for that would be...
Yeah, they skip forward until somebody's in here.
Yeah, but you don't know. But the way it's set up, it's motion activated. So as soon as that door comes open, the video backs up maybe 2 seconds. And then it starts recording.
Okay.
And then you see the door open, you see the people come in. So what I saw was the GM coming in, going into that deposit. So when he's here bending down, digging around into the deposit, from that angle, it's really difficult to see exactly what's going on. It's not like stealing from a register and you got the camera right.
But you don't see him put it in the pocket? Or...
It's not that obvious.
Okay.
What he does is he uses this prop right there. He used that once. This is lost and found stuff that shouldn't have been down there, but this envelope was in there, and he has no reason to really go in there unless a customer says, hey, I left my passport here and there's one in there. But this is so out of policy, it's not even funny. It's not how we handle it. But anyway, that bag was down there, and that's one of the things he messed with, and he would be down in there with the deposits, and then all of a sudden he walks out here and goes into his office with that bag and then comes back and puts it in. So
also he takes that bag with him?
Yeah, takes it into his office there.
Does this have cameras?
That's the manager's office. Yeah, the camera's there.
But does that camera see anything?
No, there's no camera in there.
Oh, there's...
Hands. What's your name, sir? Anthony. Anthony, you're under arrest. You have an arrest warrant, okay?
For what, sir?
Is there any guns in here?
No, sir.
Okay. Just stay right where you're at. You're under arrest for felony charges out of the city of West Palm Beach and referenced in fraudulent. Nope, that was for Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. You get some charges for the city of West Palm Beach. Come on out. Come on out.
After gathering enough evidence, the officers move forward with the arrest.
Come on out. But put your hands on top of the car. I'm back to you.
Fresh charges for you, boss.
They're new. They're new. You got arrested on the 12th for Palm Beach County. That was for schemes to defraud and using other people's property, things like that. This is for something completely different.
City of West Palm Beach charges. City of West Palm Beach.
All right. So, would you rather take this off and I'll cuff you?
Gosh.
I know it's dude, but this is what it is, brother.
Yeah, I guess. I understand that.
You got some keys on you?
Yeah, I have my keys.
Okay.
Can I get my phone?
I'll get your phone. I will get your phone. You want to take this off?
Anything.
Yeah. It'd just be easier, more comfortable if you want to take that off. Yeah. It's fraud stuff. It's nothing violent. You're not, you're not.
What's going on?
I think he probably wants to. I'd give it a shot. It's probably worth talking to him about.
So I'm recording. I'm the detective assigned to this investigation. Okay. You understand that you're obviously under arrest. That you have the right to remain silent. That anything you say may and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before we get started, though, right now it's the time for me to ask you questions and for you to answer whatever you want to answer. Okay? The allegations are that, were you an employee of Staples?
Yeah, I work for Staples.
Okay. How long did you work for Staples?
I worked for Staples. I started with them in New York. Let's say it's like April 2023.
Since April 2023. How long have you worked at the Staples here?
In this Staples here, I came, I think it was in around August 2023, somewhere in there. Between August and September.
In a follow-up interview with detectives, he claims the entire thing is a misunderstanding.
Okay, so you started around August or September?
Yeah.
Okay.
2023. That date had moved around a couple of times. It was initially supposed to be October, but it was earlier.
Okay. What's your title?
That's the general manager for this location here.
Are you still employed there?
Growth Market. No. At this time, I was on an extended medical leave. I took very ill. My doctor took me out of work. That was probably 3 months. I've been out. I have not returned, and I wasn't due to the job and just the conditions of what was going on. It was a big attributor to what made me sick. My physician had recommended that I find a different job.
What was it about the job that you don't have to tell me about your physical ailments, but what was it about the job that would make you physically ill?
So, just very strenuous shifts. There was a lot. The company went through some very major realignments and shifts, changes to their operation structures and personnel structures. So upon going there, we started getting bombarded with very high level visits from corporate, from all over the country, from the investment group. And with that, leading up to it, it would be fire drills to just make preparations, clean the store, get all things just perfect. And I mean, working open to close for days, weeks at a time for that. And then there would be the visits, and then there would be a long list of initiatives and to get obviously executed after the visit per their instructions. That would happen probably, at one point 3-4 times a month.
He talks about how stressful the job was and says he came in on his days off to help manage the store, but he denies ever taking money.
The district and company did a whole realignment to where we had a new district manager, new divisional leader, and it was very aggressive. In this particular location and area and the surrounding stores hadn't gone through the transition. I'm just trying to set the...
So you have a stressful job, I have a stressful job, people have stressful jobs.
Right.
Do you have any idea, and just, this is the time where you can help yourself. Right. You have any idea why a detective will be talking to you right now? And before you answer, please, do you have any idea why I will be here talking to you specific to Staples?
No, sir. No.
So if Staples management, how many managers did you have under you at Staples?
So my direct reports,
How many people had access and a key to the cash room at Staples?
Let's say other than myself, there were, I think 4.
4 other people, okay.
I mean, and that's just during a time, mind you, like I was telling you before, there were many visits with many managers at different levels, whether they're regional, divisional, in and out of that store, very frequently.
Okay, the allegations is that there's money missing, and just before you answer, I've been working this case now for quite some time, okay? So the allegations, would you know whether there will be any allegations that there will be money missing from the cash room of Staples?
I can tell you what I am privy to regarding the discrepancies, because I was involved with investigating them. Probably, I don't remember how long before I went out sick.
Despite multiple chances to explain, the GM sticks to his story.
I remember we provided all the information and the armored carrier logs and just everything that went along with that. And at that point, that's as far as I was involved with that. Now, with that, I know that was as a result to it being reported through the system that they hadn't received deposits that were
Did you ever take any money from Staples? Before you answer, understand that I've been dealing with this for now a few months. Did you ever take any cash deposits from Staples?
I did not take any cash deposits from Staples.
Anybody else take cash deposits from Staples?
Not to my knowledge, not that I've seen or am aware of. I can tell you
Have you ever come to Staples in a day or time that you were not supposed to be working at Staples?
Sir, I would come to Staples off my schedule at different times, all the time, and as related to what I was just explaining to you, I would come there as needed, as you know.
So if there's video of you walking out of that cash room with cash deposits.
The detective presents video evidence, but he sticks to his story and denies any wrongdoing.
I'm saying that that's not what it. I did not take any cash deposits out of Staples. Now, and I had explained over the phone dealing with the loss prevention, Ted, and other, and you know, as far as, you know, some of the concerns that I had regarding the safekeeping, regarding, you know, the process, because they were on process, and I was doing my best to get things on process to avoid the types of issues and the discrepancies that we were going through at that time.
And what would be that? What would be one thing that you did to avoid that?
So in that, one of the main things is that in that particular safe, there is an internal safe as well. Like, so when you open the main safe, there's another one. And it's connected to a chute. And the chute goes down just like every other retail. I've been doing retail a very long time. And that's how it's supposed to be managed. So that way, once it's dropped, it's secured until the armored car person comes and picks it up with their key. And you have the second key. Well, what they were doing here is just preparing the cash and then putting it in the safe. You know, putting it in the bottom, which wasn't locked. They wouldn't lock it. It would be just set on day lock all the time. The one time I actually locked it, they had a conniption because they couldn't open it. They didn't have the key. So I found the key for them, purged the safe. And another issue is that they were keeping all of the lost and found, which this place had collected a lot of lost and found. I'm talking, you know, birth certificates, IDs, you know, just sentimental documents, everything from the copy center, flash drives. It was exploding out of the same section that they were putting, you know, stacking their cash.
He claims he was simply trying to clean up the store's disorganized process, not steal from it.
So I was working very hard to consolidate that lost and found, to try to reach out to the people who I felt like, if maybe their marriage certificate or certificate, to try to get it back to them, you know, because a lot of these are customers that I was recognizing. I was starting to, you know, they're regulars. They didn't even know. They call about documents.
So you're saying that there was excessive amount of liability with the lost and found. And you're saying that there was a kind of a mess, that's my word.
It's a big mess.
Between the cash and that.
For years. I mean, these things were going back to like 2013.
But then you decide to merge the cash with the lost and found.
No, it was already done. It was already...
That's not what I was told. Here's what the allegations are.
That's not true at all. That is not true at all.
Listen,
you keep checking the go back. I swear to you, if you continue digging in the investigation for that fact of how they were managing lost and found, and you'll see from before, long before I got there, they were using that bottom cabinet as the lost and found, with no additional like separation between, you know, that stuff and the deposit. But one thing I did was made them put all of the lost and found into like a consolidated bag that said lost and found on it, you know, and make them try to upkeep the lost and found ledger as frequently as possible, you know, or at least consistently. But I did not merge those two things together. I was trying to break them apart and to eliminate the lost and found, and then going forward, instead of automatically putting something that was found in there and forgetting about it, make an effort to contact, to look up, identify the person, and reach out and let them know.
He keeps defending himself, fully convinced he's done nothing to warrant the situation he's in.
It's been hard enough, like, what's been going on. I was working open to close for months on end since I started there. No days off. And my family is out here we weren't even able to settle into a permanent home yet. I have 7 kids. My wife, we weren't even supposed to be like that for this long, but I've been obligated to be here, which I've done in good faith, did my job, did everything I was asked, gone to other locations to help.
Do you want to be truthful today, or am I just going to listen to you talk? And I'm just a straight shooter.
I am being truthful in regards to
so
what?
here's it in regards to money that is missing from the safe, and you on video several times, at least 4 that I counted that I saw, where there's discrepancies in the cash. You walk into the vault, you remove the cash deposits, and you hide them, whether it's underneath a folder or they're underneath something else. So do you want to talk about the truth, or do you want to, because the truth will set you free. I'm a reasonable person, and when there's no victim, there's no crime, Anthony. So if Staple decides not to be a victim any longer, you're not going to see Detective Palacios anymore. But if I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have to accept you lying to me, I think that's a little bit unfair. I think that's disrespectful, and we'll just leave it at that, and you stick to your story. If you want to be truthful and say, okay, listen, detective, we have been going through some tough times, and I went through this, and I was against the wall, because I will probably do the same thing, Anthony, if I have to feed my family. But please don't lie to me after I've been looking at this for months now, because we're at the end of July, and this is back from February and March, I believe it was, and there's several deposits that are missing, and I don't know if you knew.
But despite his insistence, the detective hits him with a cold, hard truth.
The truth is documented, so I'm not making it up.
Understood.
So, and there's videos where it's on a sensory basis, that when it censors somebody in the room, it goes off and it starts recording. I've reviewed those videos. I've reviewed the consistency, and I saw you grab deposits from underneath the safe, the safe that you're explaining. I saw you logging in on the clipboard, whatever you were logging. I saw you pull out certain things. I've already gone through that. I'm trying to understand why you did it, so that I can pass along the information and you can potentially, honestly, help yourself. I'm not a judge, I'm not a jury. I just collect information, I review information, and I'm pretty decent at it. I'm not going to say I'm the best. I'm also very reasonable, and I will share whatever message you have for me to share with Staples and management. But just please understand that this is a decent time for us to talk about the truth, so that you can potentially help yourself by moving on out of this, so that you can take care of your 7 kids and your wife.
Sir, and I very much respect that, and I respect you and your time too. But this is clearly a big misunderstanding, a big misunderstanding, and I am not going to say that I've taken something that I haven't taken.
Ultimately, he's charged with grand theft. Lesson learned. No matter what shift you're on, the truth has a way of clocking in. Drop your thoughts in the comments.